Greetings to my New Testament Writings in Context class here at Lagrange College. This is your instructor, Larry Asplund. I wanted to come to you with a little bit of a video tour of our class. Although we've just barely begun, I've come to realize that not everyone has taken an online course before, or if you've taken one, you haven't taken one at Lagrange College using this particular interface. So I thought it might be helpful just to do a quick tour and show you how it's all going to work for you on a daily basis. You know, online learning is a great opportunity for you to interact with other students. I find particularly, kind of introverted, shy students do very well online, better than they would in a classroom, or they would stand out more. It's more like Facebook in that sense, and there are also all the resources available to you that you might need in order to do well educationally and academically in a course. So I want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to guarantee that you have a good learning experience this summer. 5 weeks is going to go by very quickly, but I think if we stay on target day by day, we're going to do well. So here we are at connect.lagrange.edu at the beginning of our online learning experience. And of course, we have to log in first of all, so let me do that. Remembers who I am, so I'm going to log in. And here's our class for the summer, so let me just go ahead and click this link. You'll discover very simply that the first page of our class has the introduction, which is all the stuff you need to know to get started in the class. And then it has all 5 weeks of the class, week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just for tech support. You're looking at the faculty, the instructor view. So, you're not going to be able to create a new section. But basically, you see everything that I'm showing you in this video tutorial. When it comes to the introduction, that's where you have a basic description of the course. The news forum is where I'm going to post weekly announcements. I will post, of course, this video and any other videos I may want to send your way. And so you go into that to see what I've provided for you. Now, please remember that although these announcement and resource sections are configured as forums, they don't require your interaction. So you don't have to go in and post a response to them. These are just there given for your information and hopefully for your benefit in the course. So you can read them, but don't feel the need to respond to anything either in this news forum or in the weekly supplementary resources. So the news forum is where I'm going to be posting all the communication I want to make sure you have. And then, of course, the syllabus is there. It's downloadable as a PDF. There is our water cooler where we have been introducing ourselves. And by the way, if you haven't done so yet, I encourage you to stop by and do so. The registrar's office is already contacting me, telling me to let them know if somebody hasn't jumped into the course yet. So this is the best way to get started, at the water cooler. And also it's a place where you can ask questions during the course, or just interact on a personal level. I've also given you 2 rubrics. They're performance rubrics, which means I'm not using them formally to grade assignments, but they describe my expectations for you in the assignment. So there's a discussion forum rubric and a written assignment rubric for you to review as you work on those assignments. And then you go back to the top. You're going to access every week, and of course we're just into week 1 by clicking that link. And once again, you can go down to a description of week 1, introduction to New Testament writings, description, a list of our learning objectives for this week 1. Week 1 resources, once again, will be some additional tools or ideas that I put on for your benefit. Once again, these are not discussion forums that require or call for you to respond. They're just resources for you to access. It's not obligatory. It's just something that's there for you, just for your interest or for your benefit. And then you continue going down in week 1. You have your week 1 discussion forum. Remember, you are going to post your initial post in time for others to be able to respond and reply to you. It's a very interactive forum. It's a conversation. And so in week 1, we're looking for, again, background ideas for New Testament writings. And then every week is going to have reading assignments, but every week we'll also have a written assignment, which is just a personal reflection paper on the reading for that week. And so when you are ready for your week 1 written assignment, you want to submit it, you'll just click that. Of course, what you're seeing is my view of the grading summary, but what you will have on your screen is a place for you to attach a document. And so every week we'll have a personal reflection paper based on your reading. 600 words, about 2 pages, so not overly long, but yet enough for you to be able to thoughtfully reflect on, from your perspective, on what you've read for the week. And then there will be a reading report. The reading report looks like a quiz, but all it is an opportunity for you to report your reading for the week, and that will be true for every week. In week 1, you only have a reading report for the reading in the Corey text. And by the way, the Corey text is going to have most of your reading in this class, so you're going to want to be very intentional about, I recommend making daily goals for your reading in the Corey text. Week 1 has quite a few chapters involved, and it sets the stage for the rest of the class. And at the end of week 1, you will jump in and report your reading for the week. So the entire course works that way. It's really quite simple. Week 2, we will be looking at the Gospels then and the book of Acts. And so when we get closer to week 2, I will post some supplementary resources just for your benefit. Again, they're not assignments. You will post your discussion, a forum post on the book of Acts. There will be a written assignment, another reflection paper on your reading. You'll report your reading in week 2 from the Corey text, but there's also a place to report your reading from the books of Luke and Acts for week 2. And every week will work that same way. So remember, every week you have reading. You'll report your reading. There is an opportunity to enter into a conversation with other members of the class concerning the reading for the week. In the discussion forum, you will have an opportunity to write a personal reflection paper and submit that as a document, and report your reading. Engage in the discussion is really going to be quite simple, but it does require time management, so you want to make sure you stay on top of it. Don't get behind, and you're going to be very, very successful in this class. There's a take-home essay exam in week 5, and I have not posted that yet, but when you get to week 5 in the book of Revelation, a book most people are scared of, we'll try to take hopefully a positive approach to the end of the New Testament. There's our description, again, the learning objectives for week 5. I'll post what I hope are helpful resources for you. There will be a discussion forum in week 5. Your week 5 written assignment will be a paper distinctive to this course as a core course, where the faculty want to make sure that you are receiving the benefits that reflect the core values of Lagrange College. So you'll be writing your faith reflection paper in week 5. And then there will be, of course, there's a reading reports. And then there's going to be a final exam. It's going to be a take-home, open book, open note essay exam. So I will post that exam document when we get to it. You download it, use it to thoughtfully write your short essays on a variety of questions and turn that in. And that will be the end of the class. Of course, there will be a course evaluation at the end as well. So my hope is it's going to be a very positive experience for you. It'll be an opportunity for you to even grow in your own understanding and your own faith. I want you to know that I'm here to make sure that this is a good experience for you. Be sure to let me know what I can do to serve you. And so let's just continue working in week 5. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye-bye.